Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to discuss the topic structure, sign and play by Derrida. Okay, don't worry, it sounds complicated, but I will explain it in a very simple. Okay, structure, sign and play. Full title is Structure, Sign and Play in the Discourse of the Human Sciences. Okay, it is an essay delivered by Derrida. Okay, here we see essay is delivered in 1966. Okay, remember the year, and he delivered at Johns Hopkins University. Okay, this marks the shift from structuralism to post-structuralism. We see in structuralism there is a fixed meaning and stable structures in structuralism. Okay, in structuralism we see fixed meanings and stable structures, but in post-structuralism there is no fixed meaning and no stable structures. It means instability in post-structuralism. Okay, this essay is the foundation to the deconstruction and post-structuralism. Okay, let's see what is structure. Let's see what is structure. First, let's understand the word structure. Here, everything in our life has structure. For example, family has a structure, school has a structure, society has a structure, language has a structure. Everything behaves in a particular system, and usually every structure has a center. Okay, center means something that controls everything. See here, structure is an organized system. Okay, every structure has a center, and center controls the meaning. Okay, if we see the example, we can understand it very clearly. Okay, let's see the examples of center. Okay, education system. In education system, teacher is the center because teacher decides what is correct, what is wrong. Student always depends on teacher's authority. It means student depends totally on teacher. Okay, whatever the teacher says, it is correct to the student. This creates a fixed structure. Okay, in Derrida's view, teacher should not be the final authority. Meaning can come from discussion, interpretation, and students too. Okay. In a classroom, the teacher is the center. It means the center controls everything here. Teacher controls the classroom. Okay. Like this, in a religion, God becomes the center. Okay. In a religion, God becomes the center. Here, God is the center. God is seen as ultimate truth and moral authority and the source of meaning. Religious texts get meaning because of God. Okay, every religious text, okay, every religious text gets meaning only from the God. It means God is the center to the religion. Everything revolves around the center. Okay, for everything there is a center in structuralism. In simple way, for everything there is a structure. That structure has a center. Okay, that structure has a center. Derrida's view that the idea of God as a fixed center, he controls meaning. Okay, God controls everything in religion. Okay, different interpretations shows that meaning is not single or stable. In Derrida's view, meaning is not single or stable. There can be multiple meanings in Derrida's view. Okay, remember it. Next, we see the language. Okay, language. Here, meaning or signified is the center. Okay, for everything there is a structure. In structure there is a center. Okay, structuralist believes that center is the fixed point. Okay, structuralist believe that words have fixed meanings. It means, for example, I am uttering the word tree. Okay, tree means you will get an image of tree. That is the clear meaning of tree. It is arbitrary. Meaning was treated as the center. Okay, meaning was treated as the center. Derrida argues that meaning is never fixed. It means there are many multiple meanings. It changes, meanings can changes. Okay, one word explains another word. For example, in post structuralism, okay, or what Derrida says is tree. Tree means not only the image of tree. Okay, it means when I utter the sound tree, you can get a idea of tree. What it means? It means some people thinks it is plant, and some other things it is nature, and some people thinks it is life or culture or anything like that. Meaning is never fixed in the point of Derrida's view. Okay, in structuralism, they believe that structuralists believe that meaning is fixed. Okay, Derrida says that meaning keeps moving. It means meaning changes. Okay, it means meaning changes. In language, there is no final center. Okay, meaning is always in play. Next, we discuss the play of Derrida. Okay, what does play mean? Okay, this endless movement is called difference. Okay, we'll see it. What if there is no fixed center? Okay, let's assume if there is no fixed center, then it means play. Okay, it is play. We will understand it. What is the meaning of play? Play means free movement. Okay, it means tree has many names. Okay, when I utter tree, you will think of plant, bushes, forest, like that. So many. Okay, there is no end and also no fixed meaning. It is continuous interpretation. Okay, there is no final authority and also no fixed meanings. Okay, when the center is removed, meaning starts to move freely. That is the play. Okay. Here, in structuralism, the center gives rules to everything else. Okay, the center gives rules and the center controls everything. Okay, Derrida argues that when we depend on center, we stop questioning. So, the center limits the thinking. Okay, because everything starts revolving around only one fixed idea in structuralism. Okay, only one fixed meaning in structuralism. Okay, fixed meaning in structuralism. Derrida says the center is not fixed, it only appears to be stable, but in reality, it changes across time, culture, and context. Okay, if center can change, the structure is not fixed or permanent. Okay, the center is not fixed or permanent. This leads to play. Okay, do you understand? When the structure is not fixed or it changes, the structure changes across time, culture, and context. If center can change, the structure is not fixed or permanent. This leads to play. Okay, do you understand it? See, if we have a center, center controls everything. Okay, it stops the movement. When there is no center, nothing controls meaning or everything. Meaning shifts and changes. Interpretation becomes endless. This free movement of meaning is called play. Okay, do you understand what is play? I will explain once again. Derrida says that if there is no fixed center, okay, if there is no fixed center, ideas and meanings can move freely. Okay, if there is no center, ideas and meanings can move freely. Okay, this freedom is called play. Okay, that means meaning is not fixed, there is no meaning. Okay, meaning, it means meaning is not fixed and meaning changes depending on who is speaking and what is the situation. Okay, let's see the real life examples of play. Okay, if I utter the word beauty, some people can get. If I utter the word beauty, some people will get beauty means, it means some people defines beauty means by face or looks. For some people beauty means their character. Okay, like this, what Derrida says is meaning changes depending on who is speaking and in what situation. Okay, and also if I say teacher, teacher for some student, teacher means a guide. Okay, and for some people a motivator. For society, the teacher is a profession. Okay, okay, do you get the point? Meaning changes depending on who is speaking and in what situation. Okay, here one sign leads to many meanings but no final meaning. It means meaning get many different meanings, we didn't get final meaning. This is what Derrida is saying. Okay, in language, same word has different meanings in different contexts. In simple, play means meaning is not controlled by center. Okay, not controlled by center. The center is unstable. Okay, the center is unstable with no fixed center. Meaning becomes open and flexible and changes and shifts. Okay, before Derrida, critics try to find the original, okay, original or true meaning of a text. But after Derrida, there is no final meaning. It means what Derrida said is there is no final meaning. There is no final meaning for anything. There is no final meaning of a text, or there is no true meaning of a text. Okay, there is no fixed meaning at all. Okay, we can interpret many meanings. Okay, many interpretations are possible. The reader participates in meaning making also. Okay, this approach led to deconstruction, which is based on questioning stability and exposing multiple meanings. Okay, let's see the differences between structure and play. Okay, in structure there is a center. In play there is no center. Here we have fixed meaning. Fixed meaning. Here we have no fixed meaning. Okay, no fixed meaning. And with the center means here we have stability. Here we don't have stability. Only one fixed meaning. Okay, here we have many meanings. Okay, let's see what is a sign. Sign means a word, sound, or symbol that gives meaning. Once again, I repeat, sign means a word, sound, or symbol that gives meaning. If I say the word tree, okay, if I say the word tree, tree is a sign. It points to the idea of a tree in your mind. When I am saying a tree, you will get the image of tree in your mind. That is sign. Okay. Let's see what is a sign according to Saussure. Okay, what Saussure said about sign. A sign is a unit of meaning in language. It means what he said. Sign is a meaning of language. Sign has two parts. One is signifier and the other is signified. Who said this? Saussure. Okay. Here the word or sound or written form. Okay, the word or sound or written form is a signifier. Let's see the example. The word tree. You will get an idea of tree, that is signified. Here the word is tree. In your mind, you get the image of tree or concept of tree or any tree you will get in mind. That is signified. The image which you have in your mind is the signified. Okay. Signifier plus signified is sign. Sign equals to signifier plus signified. Okay. Sign is the complete meaning. Okay, did you get? Sign is the complete meaning. When you combine signifier plus signified, then you will get sign. It is a whole unit that gives meaning. In the beginning, we saw what is sign according to Saussure. A sign is a unit of meaning in language. Okay, unit of meaning in language. It means sign is the complete meaning. Okay, for example, the word apple as a meaning, this you will get in your mind, this image. Okay, the idea that you get in your mind. Let's see the signifier means the word, sound, or image. When you see or hear or read, okay, you will get some idea. That idea is the signified. That idea is the signified. When I say apple, that is signified. Okay, when I say apple, you get the one image in your mind. Some people may get red fruit, some people may get the idea of apple taste. Okay, some people may get anything like apple fizz, like any cool drink. If I say apple, that is the signified. Signifier plus signified equals to sign. Okay, signifier is the word, signified is the idea. Okay, sign equals to word plus idea in simple way. Okay, Derrida rejects that fixed meaning. Okay, Derrida rejects that fixed meaning. What did Derrida say? Derrida said signified is never final. Before that I said, when you get the idea, that is the final meaning in structuralism. But in deconstruction, Derrida said signified is never final. Every sign points to another sign. Let's see how sign works according to Derrida. Okay, for example, I am taking the tree. When I say tree, some people may get plant. Plant leads to nature, nature to life, life to culture, culture to society, like that. And and also Derrida argues that a sign never has a single fixed meaning. Okay, sign never has a single fixed meaning. Meaning is infinite. There are many meanings are possible for a one single word according to context, and meaning is always understood by comparing one sign with another signs. What Derrida says is the signifier leads to another signifier. Okay, what Derrida said, signified is never final. Okay, signified is never final. It means signifier leads to another signifier, and also another signifier. Every signifier leads to another signifier. Let's see the example. Here the image or sound is lion. Okay, Lion, lion. It leads to think of king. Okay, king leads to think of crown. Okay, king leads to think of crown. Crown again leads to think of kingdom. Okay, so here there is endless, it continues. It means signifier does not lead to signified. It means every signifier leads to another signified. Okay, let's take another example. If I say the word women, it leads to think mother. It leads to think mother, daughter. Okay, wife, worker, etc. And it leads to think. Okay, many meanings, we have many meanings. So meaning is not inside the word itself. Meaning comes from differences between signs. The meaning keeps changing and never stops at one point. Okay, did you get the point? So the main message of Derrida is there is no final meaning. It means there is no final stop. Okay, and no single truth of a text. Okay, meaning keeps changing or moving. Okay, every text can have multiple meanings or interpretations. It means this is called a freedom, freedom of movement. Okay, this is also called play. Did you get the point? So next time when you read a poem, novel or drama, don't search for a final meaning. Enjoy different interpretations of a text. Okay, I hope you understand the what structure, sign and play means. If you like the video, please comment, and also if you want any topic to discuss, please comment it. Thank you.